Students, we were discussing about the second chapter, equations of motion, and in the previous class we learned how to draw position time graph, and in today's class we will learn the velocity, how to draw velocity time graph, and what are the three equations of motion. So in last class one I gave one homework. So this is the question. Motion of a car is shown below using a diagram. Here you can see the position and time of a car is given at different time intervals. Complete the table with the help of the figure. So we have to complete this. In 0 second, the position is at 0, and when the time is 2 seconds, it covered a distance 5 meter, and when the time is 4 seconds, it covered a distance of 20 meter. In 6 seconds, 26 meter. In 8 seconds, 44 meter, and in 10 seconds, 50 meter. Complete the position time graph. So we have to draw the position time graph using this table. See here, position is taken along x-axis, y-axis, and time is taken along x-axis. So the name of this graph is position time graph. And here time is given as 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we can use the scale. 1 centimeter is equal to 2 seconds. So here write 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and in y-axis we have to take the position, and here position is given as 5, 20, 26, 44, and 50. So the best scale is 1 centimeter is equal to 10 meter. So take 1 centimeter as 10 meter. So here it is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So based on the values, draw the graph and you will get the shape of the graph like this. The graph you got from the figure 2.8 and you have drawn using the table 2.2 or position time graph. Is there any difference between these two graphs? So in previous we got the position time graph as a straight line, but here we got a line which is not straight. So these two are different. So what we can understand from this, whenever an object moves in uniform motion, the position time graph will be a straight line, and if the object is moving with non-uniform motion, then the position time graph will not be a straight line. So position time graph of a body moving with uniform speed will be a straight line, and the body will be moving with non-uniform speed when the graph is not a straight line. So here the graph is not a straight line because the body covers unequal distances in equal intervals of time. So this motion is non-uniform, but in this case the body covers equal distances in equal interval of time. That is why this is uniform motion and this represents non-uniform motion. Using the graph, find out the displacement of the car in 3 seconds. So using the graph we have to find the displacement. So here say 3 seconds means in between 2 seconds and 4 seconds. So 3 seconds means in between 2 and 4. The midpoint of this represents 3 seconds. So draw a perpendicular line to this graph and again draw a perpendicular line to this y-axis so that it meets at 11. So the position of the car when the time 3 seconds is 11 meter. Second question. From the graph, find out the time taken by the car to travel a distance of 45 meter. So 45 meter means it is a midpoint of 40 and 50. And draw a perpendicular line to this graph. And from this point again draw a perpendicular line so that it meets at the division next to this 8. So the value of each division in x-axis is how much? 0.2 second, because 1 centimeter means here 2 second. So 1 centimeter is divided into 10 millimeters, and the measure of 1 millimeter is 0.2 second. And in this case, the measurement of each measurement of 1 millimeter here is 1 meter. So 1 meter here and 0.2 second here. Okay, so when the position is 45 meter, the time is 8.2 second. Next we are going to say velocity time graph. So in position time graph, position is taken along y-axis and time is taken along x-axis. So in the case of velocity time graph, velocity is taken along y-axis and time is taken along x-axis. So here time and velocity are given. We have to draw the graph. So here graph is given. Here you can see the velocity is 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. So what it means? With increasing time, there is no change in velocity. That means the object is moving with constant velocity. The object is moving with uniform velocity. Okay, so that is why we will get a straight line parallel to this x-axis. Here one question is given. Find out the displacement of the object between 2 and 8 seconds. So between 2 and 8 seconds, we have to find the displacement. See, this is a graph of velocity time graph. So using velocity time graph, how can we find the displacement? Yes, there is one method. See, we know that velocity is equal to displacement divided by time. So in 8th standard we learned that velocity is equal to displacement divided by time. So using this equation we can write displacement is equal to velocity into time. And in the graph you can see AB is the velocity and AD is the time. So velocity into time gives displacement. That means AB into AD gives displacement. So what is AB into AD? AB into AD is the area of this rectangle ABCD, right? So we can calculate the displacement between 2 and 8 seconds as the area of this rectangle ABCD. So in the graph it is equal to AB into AD. So this is equal to the area of the portion under the part BC. So using this graph we can find the displacement of the object between 2 and 8 seconds as AB into AD. So AB is how much? 10 meter per second and AD is how much? 8 minus 2. 8 minus 2 means 6. So 10 into 6, that is 60. So displacement of the object is 60 meter. So area under a velocity time graph gives displacement. So remember this is important. The displacement of a body within a definite time interval is equal to the area of the portion under velocity time graph. So area under velocity time graph gives displacement. So if you want to find the displacement of the object, then draw a perpendicular line from the time t1 to this graph and from the time t2 to this graph, so that you will get a shape. Sometimes you will get a triangle and sometimes you will get a rectangle and sometimes you may get trapezium, whatever it may be. So the area of that shape gives the displacement. Okay, so remember this.